Hello, hello, my beautiful Scorpios. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 19th to the 25th. Let's see what we have here for your download message. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Oh, this came up for somebody else. You're studying something. You're learning something new that you're putting either on your resume or just, for you to know something. Maybe you're studying for a test. Maybe you're Googling things and looking things up that you need to know. All right, let's see what we have for our tarot cards. In the first position, you've been given the Seven of Pentacles. You've been given the Six of Swords, and you've been given the Judgment card. In the focus part of your reading, you have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Two of Cups, and you have the Six of Cups. Coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or challenge, you have the opportunity of the Ace of Wands, you have the Devil, and you have the Knight of Cups. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you have the Ten of Wands, followed by the Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. In your outcome, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Emperor. Okay. Studying is your download message and the theme here. Learning things, basically. Maybe you're taking a new form of study, going back to school, doing an online course, or just doing research. Googling things and researching things so that you have accuracy when you want to convey information to others, or even just so that it's for your own benefit. Now, in the beginning of the week, you've got the card long-term, and this is life or career. And it says an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Okay, so some of you might be stepping into a whole new job description at your place of employment. Others, you might be signing a contract and committing to that for a job at work that you're going to take on, and it will make you feel more secure. It could be you could be collaborating with someone else here. This is a card of marriage and business. Maybe partnering up with somebody as well. But you're going to be offered a position, okay, in exchange for more money. Okay, so not a bad situation. You could be getting a raise, you could be getting a bonus. This job might bring you in more money, this new position. Leg up. You've got the Judgment card, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Judgment card, some of you are moving on. You've decided to, you've made a judgment call that you don't want to stay in a position or a situation that you're in now, whether it's a relationship or, your job or your career. You might be making a change, but it's almost like a blessing. You want to be grateful for it. You're saying, wow, this is a new position for me. I'm feeling great about it, and being in the company of people that you work and feel happy with. The Six of Swords says, yeah, you're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores, definitely moving forward in a better new direction. And I think you're going to enjoy only those people that you take along on this next leg of the journey who really, truly want to support you. The Seven of Pentacles is your hard work you're putting into something. And sometimes we have to wait. Rome wasn't built in a day. And, you're building a foundation here, one brick at a time from the bottom up, but you still are going to see increments of improvement coming in. It might be slow. There might be something here you sign to, but they're saying, okay, every 3 months you're going to get a raise or something in increments. But this is a card of mindless worry. Don't worry about this, okay? It'll come in. This is a card that says, you put the work in and you're wanting to see the results ASAP, but it's going to come in, maybe in increments. Now, coming in with your focus part of the reading, and this can be your career and money card, it says cutlery. Business tools, needing more money, living well, and your career could be food related, sole provider, and more work. So you have all the tools here to go after your goals. This is what basically the universe is saying. Dig into your toolbox here, the gifts and talents that you have therein, that you can put out there. I think you're wanting to make more money, and you will, because you're committing to something here. You're applying your energy to it. You're being consistent. Your job could involve the food industry, maybe it's the hospitality business as well. Some of you could be involved in that. You are on your own, a lot of you, and you will become your own boss and your own sole provider. There will be more work coming in, I think, for some of you. Now, you've got the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Somebody could be returning here. The Two of Cups is that card of connecting with somebody on an emotional level, but committing yourself to good conversation and, communicating well. This could be a partnership in marriage or in career, and they might have come to you from your past. Whoever comes forward here, this is a Six of Cups, reconnecting, getting back together. They bring something to you in the form of a gift, time, effort, support, love, or maybe even an offer of some sort. I think you're going to enjoy this next leg of the journey. You're tapping into your inner child. They may have been, you may not have seen them in a long time and they've returned with this offer, or you could be dealing with somebody who is at a distance from you. But I think you're going to be able to connect and communicate well, very well. Now, you could also be connecting and communicating in the company of children, where you're going to let your hair down and enjoy this and let your inner child come out. This is also the card of just romanticizing and reflecting on your past, going back to relationships or when you were young. The Three of Pentacles, you finally got that time to stand up on your soapbox, teach, preach, and convey information of accuracy to others. This is team. Okay, teamwork is dream work, where everybody collaborates. They bounce ideas off of each other for the same goals of success. So working with the right people is really important. Coming in the center position, which could be your help, hurdle, or your challenge, you have been given the card Healer. Now, these cards seem to be coming up a lot. The Galaxy Jars, which are, your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential. And it says you are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their path is physical, emotional, or spiritual. So you're taking your gifts of compassion, understanding, and perhaps even your education, whether you're an energy healer, you're a holistic healer of Western medicine, whatever the case is, you have the ability to sit with your experience, to sit with them and give them counsel, to give them guidance, to help them through their problems, through their health issues, through their emotional or spiritual issues. This is great. You have that ability to go out there and do this. The Knight of Cups comes in, the Devil comes in, and the Ace of Wands comes in. So the Devil card is that card of making wise and mindful choices and decisions. You may have felt stuck and chained down to a situation, but you're not going to do that anymore. This is a card that could be as easy as you're letting go of toxic relationships, unfulfilling and unrewarding jobs and careers, or you could actually be moving forward in a new direction of a healthy way of living, okay? Giving up things that might not be healthy for you and moving forward, not allowing yourself to be held back by these restraints. The Knight of Cups comes in. Somebody could be coming in to bring you something to the table of life that you're going to love. It is a card of possibly falling in love quickly with somebody. It could happen all of a sudden as well. The Ace of Wands is that wonderful opportunity of a new beginning. Yes, we talked about this here. Long-term opportunities, and you've got the tools to go after what you want. And when this shows up, it is that beginning of going into something absolutely brand new that you're going to be passionate about. And you're moving forward, and it's good news. This is a turning point in your life, as I say. Don't hold back. Go after what you want, because if you do, the rewards will be worth it. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Gossip. So be mindful. There could be some rumors and things could be speculation and slander. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the petty gossip. Somebody might be wanting to dump their problems on you, and they're wanting validation of their behavior. Don't go down that road, okay? Don't let other people's drama suck you in. This is a card that says, be mindful, do unto others. Don't get yourself caught up in any kind of gossip, okay? Now, coming in next with that, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Boy, this Seven of Swords keeps showing up. This is going to be a week of deception. Somebody around you is not going to be as honest as they say. They could be keeping a secret from you or information, or they're out there for their own agenda. This is the liar, the cheater, the thief. Someone who wants to coerce or charm you into something for their own good. But you're going to be wise. You're not going to put up with it. You'll see them for who they are. Scorpio, you're quite intuitive on your own, and you have that ability to sense things. So trusting your gut feeling, Be mindful. Don't tell everybody your secrets, especially at work. Not everybody's your best friend there, as I say all the time. Now, the Ten of Wands says you're on your feet, you're back in the game, and you fought a hard battle to get where you were. You got everything completed, okay? But it was struggle. It was a struggle. But you finally found your happiness, and you're there now. But this is a card that says you're not going to be the beast of burden anymore. You're not going to take on more than you can chew. You're going to start making life a little bit easier for yourself now. The Page of Cups comes in. Good news about money, possibly the material part of your life. This page is interesting because that's what he stands for. You know, despite his youth and his inexperience, he is the Page of Pentacles, and he's ambitious, and he's not afraid to put in the hard work to get what he wants. Again, we had this card study, and you could be, some of you, taking some form of study, some new course that's going to enhance your resume, and you're going to be able to create more money for yourself by doing this, getting more education or a diploma or a degree or something. But this is also just hearing good news about money. You could be hearing something where you're going to be receiving money that you might not have expected. Now, coming in at the end of the week, your future possible energy, you've got 333, 369. Nines are almost completion in breaking it down to a single digit. But this particular card says resources, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for your greater good. I see this number a lot. So this is a card that says you've got the resources to create your happiness. Everything's being supplied to you right now. Things seem to be working out in your favor right now. This is really good. Wow. You've got the Emperor, you've got the Five of Swords, and you've got the Nine of Swords. You might be worrying about a situation here. You might have got involved in a no-win situation, and now you're kind of regretting what happened. Don't allow yourself, as I said, to get caught up in other people's drama. You were right. You stood your ground. But often when we go into battle mode, we have risks and consequences. Weigh them out wisely before you do. You're not getting your rest, some of you. You're worrying, or you're letting your head race, or you cut back on the caffeine and your cell time or your computer time before you go to bed. This card says you need to rest up, and also be a little more positive. Don't go to bed with your problems in your head. The Emperor comes in. It says you've got everything going for you. You're in the seat of power. You're logical. You're organized. You're crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and getting your ducks in a row. You have the ability to teach, preach, and convey information to others and be a leader. I love that. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios, this is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios.